Hello again, Internet. I reacted to Jimmy Barnes for the first time ever on his track Stone Cold with Joe Bonamassa just before Christmas, and it seemed to go down relatively well with you guys. So much so that you were very vocal in the comment section with regards to what I should react to next. But of course, there was only one way I was going to go. I've got to go back to the beginning, to the band that started it all off for him, because I've never heard them before. Let's do the reaction thing. Where was this? Sydney, 2003. The Ringside, Horden Pavilion. Oh, that slap delay on the guitar, lovely.
Oh, listen out to the wind, babe.
He's got a pretty good voice too.
I feel that water licking at my feet again.
The only downside is that he looks like an old neighbour that I had, and he was a fucking
And I don't want to see this child no more, wasting my days on a factory floor.
Might want to look at the stage, mate, instead of
The first thing you know,
wherever he was looking at.
I'll be back in my river. Just the first thing you know, I'll be back in my river. Just the first thing you know, I'll be back in my river again.
I've never heard this band before, ever. Knowingly. Is that feedback from the guitar or is that the harmonica? I'm not entirely sure there. I think it might be a bit both.
Anytime you want, baby, you can come around. 6 days separating me from the great typing. I've been working hard, 12 hours a day. The money I'll save won't buy my youth again. I'm going for the heat, the traffic of the rain, in a place where no man putting on the job for me. I'm waiting on the weekend, to brand new tires. I'm knocking the river, just where I wanna be.
I love that call and the response between the guitar and the harmonica.
And listen out to the rain. I feel that water licking at my feet again.
Their vocals complement each other so well.
Too many years made up in my mind to go and stay right through my dying day. I don't want to see another empty line. Too many years in all my mind. First set of wheels heading back to Ball River again. I'm pushing it all, I'm back in Ball River again.
Gonna stop it here because I know nothing about Cold Chisel. Is it a dual vocal setup in every song, or is it just this specific song where they're singing in harmonisation? Because yeah, their voices just work so well together. You've got the dude on the guitar. Forgive me, I don't know anyone in this band's name other than Jimmy Barnes, but he's got like that. How can I explain it? Just that softer sort of classic rock vocal that I would familiarise myself with. alongside Jimmy with just that rasp and that higher register. He's got such a huge range that he can achieve. Put those two together, match made in heaven, mate. Yeah, Jimmy's got more of a metal vocal, heavy metal vocal, like Dio and stuff. I love that the harmonica is like, it's the lead instrument in this track so far. He's insanely good. He's melting my face, mate. I've got to stop and take a breath. Because I'm going to pass out on the floor if this continues at this pace. It's just grabs hold of you from pretty much the start, even when it's building in the initial intro. With the dude playing guitar and just singing a cappella and stuff like that. And then as soon as the band kick in, it's just like chaos. And these are what most of you and even myself would agree and classify as a pub rock, classic rock, blues rock band from Australia. And I think there is such a hidden array of awesome Australian bands out there, past and present, that just seem to go under the radar. For example, this is the first time I've ever heard Cold Chisel. Yet they are just like huge in Australia and you guys love them. Yeah, a lot of us outside of Oz probably don't know them or haven't heard of them unless we're very well musically educated. But there's just so many awesome Australian bands out there in loads of different genres, in punk, in metal, in indie, alternative, and of course in blues and classic rock and pub rock. Can't get enough of this stuff. Let's continue. The audience are having such an awesome time. I guess this was a reunion show. I just wish Jimmy was a little bit louder in the mix. And that bass is just gelling everything together. That walking bass line. I'll take it back. If they turn Jimmy up any louder, it'll probably blow up the venue.
Thank you.
Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell, mate. Well, that certainly packed a punch, didn't it, boys and girls? I was literally scrolling through your comments about 20-25 minutes ago, trying to get some inspiration as to what I should react to next. And I knew I was going to do a Cold Chisel song. I just didn't know which one. And I think this seemed to be the most popular one mentioned in the comments. And it certainly didn't let me down. Before I hit play, I noticed that the song was 7 minutes long, and I thought to myself, oh, is this going to be a bit progressive and wanky? But thankfully, it wasn't. It went by in a flash. It felt like 3 minutes and not 7 minutes, which is another good sign. Jimmy and the guitarist stroke vocalist complement each other so well, and their voices are so very different. I mentioned earlier that Jimmy wouldn't sound out of place in a heavy metal band because he's got that range and rasp not too dissimilar to Ronnie James Dio, whereas the other dude, he's got a more soothing classic rock blues tonality to his vocal. They work so well together. They're an extremely fortunate and lucky band to have both of them in their arsenal. And let's not forget about the rest of the guys in the band. The drums and the bass just kept everything together, and then you had that crazy harmonica playing throughout. At some point, I even thought it was an electric guitar because there was definitely some sort of overdrive or distortion effect applied to it because it just sounded insane, almost like Jimi Hendrix. But in summary, that was extremely enjoyable, and I would like to thank every one of you out there for recommending it to me, and hopefully you've enjoyed this one too. Thank you for watching. Look after yourself. Hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, people.